What's good, one and all? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have for you brand spanking new, hot off the presses, fresh across my desk. This is Ghost Rider versus Spawn, Marvel versus Imagine Comics. This is another death battle, and I'm not gonna lie, you know, I rock with Ghost Rider, but between the two, Spawn is my boy. You know what I mean? I grew up watching the animated series on HBO a little bit. I recently, actually, before I even knew this death battle was up or they were dropping this one, I was telling myself I need to go back and rewatch Spawn, because I've definitely seen, and I know it's not, you know, it's not the best movie in the world, but I do enjoy the Michael Jai White Spawn movie a lot. You know, him, John Leguizamo, one. I enjoyed the movie, and I know there were talks or, you know, murmurs for years about them doing a remake or a reboot, and Jamie Foxx is supposed to play Spawn, right, the main character, but I haven't really seen anything, you know, come of it. But I'd definitely be hyped to watch it, especially if Jamie Foxx is in the, you know, the lead role. But today we're gonna get into this. So if you are new to the channel, before we even get into this, actually, quick update. My Patreon is up and running. So as of this video, if you want to check out reactions 2 days early, before that's 2 days before they hit YouTube, then make sure, well, 3 days, 2 to 3 days before they hit I'm trying to do the calculation, before they hit YouTube, before they hit this channel, go check out my Patreon. Go, the link I will make sure I put down below in the description. Like I said, you'll get you know, all these reactions 2 to 3 days in advance. You know, when you sign up, the first week there's no obligation. It's a trial run for the first week. So just, you know, you go indulge, enjoy yourself, and kind of get the inside scoop before, you know, the rest of the world sees it on YouTube. All right. Other than that, definitely follow me on all my social media, my Instagram, my Twitter, or X, Threads, all that stuff. But anyway, with that being said, just wanted to put you guys up on that, and let's dive on in. Before we get into the main reason why you're here, I just want to give you guys a quick update that my Patreon is currently up and running, and it's active. And if you want to see reactions just like this 2 to 3 days in advance, definitely sign up by going down below in the description and clicking the link in the description, and signing up for my Patreon. The first week is a trial run, so you can enjoy the content. And not gonna lie, I definitely have videos up there that have not made it here on YouTube. Like I even recently did Lisa, the FUTW video. I reacted to that video because YouTube wanted to block it. So if you want to see videos like that and videos, you know, early 2-3 days in advance, go sign up right now. So I just wanted to give you that little PSA, that little update. But with that being said, let's get back to the main reason why you're here. Peace.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for one hell of a death battle!
Nights like these drive men insane. Brimstone in the air. Something's coming. If it wants a piece of me, there'll be hell to pay.
Go back to the pit you squirmed from, Hellspawn.
This is gonna get crazy. I'm picking Spawn, just so y'all know. We'll turn that down a little bit. I am picking Spawn, just so if y'all didn't realize.
If you care, it's nothing personal. Vengeance calls.
Sloppy, you fight like a bum.
You've earned your damnation.
I knew he was gonna do penitent stare. Did he do? Oh, this is crazy. The thing is, I think Spawn can actually run out of like, what's it, necro goo, like his energy, like he can actually get tired. He said, get over here. Oh, he's Scorpion now?
The vestments of the holy cannot disguise your wickedness. God forbid.
Come on, my boy. Ooh. Golly.
Simmons, your sins are innumerable. I am here to wreak vengeance upon your soul. I eat sin for breakfast. Have a taste of your own goddamn medicine.
He lied. He is the Prince of Law. Wait, I'm an innocent.
That's crazy. He's tormenting him with his own. Oh my God.
It's like you said, nothing personal, asshole.
That's my boy.
KO! God damn!
I didn't have not
This
one
was
doubt.
a nail-biter of a battle that pitted Ghost Rider's immeasurable power against Spawn's skill and versatility. Let's break this down into 4 categories.
First up, power. Divine Spawn could match God and Satan, who could create universes. Similar in scale to Ghost Rider's bouts with a lot of the powerhouses in Marvel.
But Zarathos was different. Remember, his power can match that of Mephisto and Galactus, who can threaten all of Marvel's infinite cosmic reality, far greater than any cosmos Spawn has ever affected. Even though Spawn's battled and defeated Satan in more recent comics, implying he's retained a level of power similar to his divine form, he couldn't match Zarathos in power alone.
Ghost Rider may take power, but remember, Johnny actively resists Zarathos' influence, so Spawn may have had time in the fight to learn and adapt to Ghost Rider before he went full Blue Fury.
And Spawn definitely had the edge in skill.
Yeah,
He spent decades
Soldier,
in military combat
exactly.
and is a master martial artist, whereas Johnny more so relies on his invincibility.
The ultimate dream power for a stuntman. Even with his crazy powers, Ghost Rider was a lot more direct than Spawn, pretty much entirely focused on attacking the soul.
Which doesn't bode well for his versatility. Spawn can stop time, manipulate matter, turn intangible, control minds, warp reality. The Ghost Rider had a much more limited arsenal by comparison. Spawn had a huge
That's my
advantage in this
boy.
category.
Though with his invincibility, way greater power, and the ability to scorch your soul to nothing, Ghost Rider could score the win through brute force, right?
Not exactly. The last piece of the puzzle is their resistances. Basically, who was harder to kill. Spawn's constant mainlining of humanity's collective sin and pain meant he could survive attacks on his soul, including the penance stare,
Yes, sir, I told
just
you.
like he resisted a very similar attack from Urizen.
Best of all, remember the time he rewrote reality to undo his own inexistence?
That's
There was
crazy.
nothing the Ghost Rider could do to overpower
I didn't know
that.
that.
And that time with the lance wasn't planned, it was purely instinctual. He could replicate it any time he wanted, like in his fight with God and Satan.
So how do you put Spawn down for good? Well, you can't. At least Johnny and Zarathos could.
Unlike how Ghost Rider's soul has been vulnerable to attack before, like when Danny used the penance stare to depower Johnny.
This sort of thing actually happens a lot, even in recent comics. The
Okay.
whole reason Johnny and Zarathos are bonded in the first place is because Zarathos' soul was manipulated by Mephisto.
And not only does Spawn have plenty of experience manipulating souls, he can replicate the effect of the penance stare itself.
And just think about that. A penance stare on on Zarathos would mean he's feeling the pain from every penance stare that he's ever done.
Jesus.
A penance squared.
The damnation stare, on the
Damn.
other hand, actively helped Spawn, sending him to hell where he gets a literal infinite power boost.
And it wasn't just Spawn's soul powers that had spelled trouble. He had other ways to bypass Ghost Rider's immortality too, like transmutation, rewriting reality, or just straight up stealing his powers, which has worked on multiple Ghost Riders in the past.
Giving Spawn the final edge.
That's crazy.
Zarathos was almost unbeatable, a massive power advantage, soul destruction, immortality, but Spawn could counter everything thrown at him, and was too unkillable for Zarathos' strength advantage to matter in the long run against his crazier abilities.
That was one hell of a fight, and at least Johnny went out in a blaze of glory.
The winner is Spawn.
Boy,
Next time on Death Battle.
that's my boy. We got the dub, y'all. Well, for those of us who picked Spawn, what's the next fight?
Subscribe and join as a member to
Shigaraki
see more
versus
Death Battle.
Mahito.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. Yeah, nah, that was fire though. I like both characters, but I'm definitely a bigger Spawn fan. That's my guy. I'm not gonna lie. Just like his look, his abilities, just his demeanor, his personality, you know, everything. So that I'm glad we got a dub this time. I'm glad I got a dub. I don't know how many of y'all pick Spawn out there, but we won. Nah, but yeah, definitely fire. Big shout out to Death Battle. Big shout out to each and every one of you for tuning in. Like I said at the top of the video, from now on you can catch these reactions, all brand new reactions, 2 to 3 days early if you sign up for my Patreon. The link will be down below in the description. I'm not just saying it for you all to go check it out, but I'm saying it so when I go back and edit the video, I remember to put the link in the description. But I appreciate y'all. Continue to take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.